Yourselves and create them knowing it. Oh, Neil, thank you so much for that. And the whole concept of adding trust into there, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I do think it is an important component: trust of self, trust of how we relate to the world, trust of our vision, trust of our ability to be, thrivers. So much. So thank you for that. I'm going to move right back up to Coach Korn and then over to Leon and then up to Victoria.
I'm coming. So yeah, I'm just going to go back to such a simple yet probably one of the strongest. I would almost call it a life pivoting moment that happened right here in this room this week, I believe it was, and that was when Glenn Morshower said something so basic yet like really just opened up my perspective. It gave me that new drive or mission that I've held on to. And it's like, and not that I really try to be somebody else or that I look at other speakers. The other day he said, when you look at like Tony Robbins and you look at Les Brown, and they are just being the best Tony Robbins they can be, and they're being the best Les Brown they can be, and you need to be the best you that you can be. And it wasn't like I was ever trying to be anybody else, but what he did was he pinpointed what I had not said to myself, and it was that I'm on this mission to be the best Brad I can be, to be the best Coach Korn that I can be. And so this is like a great topic on influence because, yesterday I was talking about during criticism that I use that criticism to see how my message is being received, because in my world and as an influencer, when you can check in to see how somebody's really perceiving and receiving what message you're trying to give, like if you really want to influence someone, it's really great if you can get honest feedback on how it's being processed on their end. And depending on what you're trying to influence, if it's a world changing or life saving or something like that method that you want to share, then you really want 100% of the people to receive it in a way that they can do something with it and prosper, right? So, what's kind of weird about that is just talking about this through that criticism that we talked about yesterday and listening to how they're receiving it. It's almost like I'm on a journey to find out how to present a message that gets received by 99% of the people in the way they needed to receive it, which, I'm kind of really focused on just down to single words and just changing one word. And there's a whole nother book on that, right? Just changing one word changes the way it's received. So, I'll say this: when you when you are really passionate about something and you are following everything that we talk about in this room every single day, and why you would want to be here every day, if you have a passion and you want to share it with people and you want to see people flourish and prosper from what you've done and what you've experienced, mine is every single agent, real estate agent, well, and it's really every single small business owner, but I'll give it to you in this context. Every single real estate agent or every single mortgage officer can add 100 closings to their business every single year, where, 80% of the real estate agents out there are probably selling somewhere between 4 to 12 homes a year. For me, that can't be fun. That's like waking up every day stressed to the hill, wondering where your next check is coming from and how you're going to pay your bills. And, marriages suffer from it and it takes over people. And there is absolutely no reason for somebody to sell 10, 12 or 20 or 30 homes a year. And everybody has a minimum of 100 sales. So my mission is to influence anyone in business to add 100 sales of your product to the bottom line, even though my message is really, focused on the real estate industry at the moment. it is like laying it out so simple. It is so simple. Like I can't stand it. And every day I wake up and know there's a real estate agent struggling, and I hate that. And it's like, how do I get in front of them and show them this is so easy? It's just talk. It's influencing your people in your community just by talking to them and creating your relationship and staying in touch with them. So great topic today, guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. And I hope that this kind of resonated with some other people along with me.
Yeah, definitely resonated with me, Brad. And I love that you just stepped outside of what we'll call your cell to say, hey, it's not just 100 houses. Like I'm here for you if you want, to sell 100 of whatever it is you're up to. Is it 100 books? Is it 100 legal agreements, whatever it is, that you're taking a stand for people getting that they're bigger than they think they are. And I just love what you shared. So thank you so much. And I'm going to swing the mic